Hello everyone, I'm Irong, your host today. March is National Social Work Month. Similar to last March, this month we invite 3 social workers from different departments across the self-help community to tell their stories about their work. Our guest today is Natasha, the social worker for housing services at Selfhelp's affordable housing residence in Freeport, Long Island. Welcome, Natasha. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, like your name, title, and how long you've been with us?
Hi, I'm Natasha Campbell. I am a social worker at Freeport Housing. I was a social work intern through Hunter College in my master's program. So technically, I started with Selfhelp in like September 2023 as an intern. And then I was hired here September 13th of 2024.
Yeah, that's also a brave journey to introduce to our audience. So also, I do just mention before you joined us full-time as a social worker, you completed your master level social work internship with us and also were part of our scholarship program. So how did it feel moving from being an intern into a full-time position?
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like a little of an imposter syndrome when you're a new baby social worker and then you're going into a full-time position. But honestly, it was like a smooth transition based on my other social work jobs that I had, internships that I had in the past, because I was able to connect with the residents that I had at the beginning of my master's program, and then just coming back to them, it just felt like coming back home. So I just got to see everybody again, and it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was like, okay, I'm back, like pick up where I started.
Okay, it seems like a very smooth movement from intern into a full-time position. So yeah, I guess it's a very great experience for you. Yeah, since you are working in the affordable housing, many of our listeners are familiar with this position. So can you tell us a little bit about what your typical day looks like?
Well, my typical day. So sometimes some of my residents, mostly they're very independent, because some of the services I provide, like you can come to me, and then I could walk you through the process if you need help with like filling out SNAP applications, Medicaid, Medicare. If you have your Social Security award letter and you want me to, help you read it and like try to understand it. It's mostly like helping them with their daily task. Like if they need stuff that's printed or if they need help with the computer, I try to provide as many supportive services as I can to make their journey and independence easier. And also we have a lot of Spanish speaking clients. So I have my case manager, Heidi, who helps, the Spanish speaking clients read their mail or like help them fill out forms and stuff like that. So that's kind of my day-to-day looks like. Most of the time it's just them coming to talk to me, telling me about what they have going on this weekend, how their week was going. It's very great. I love the rapport that we built with each other. It's like kind of like a little home.
So it feels like very interactive every day. Like you need to talk with the residents and tell them how to do it and many things.
Yes, very, very much so.
Thank you for your details. So also it's wonderful to hear that how you go the extra mile to help each resident with whatever they need and to live with dignity and independence. Also through our self-help active services with the aging mode. So since you just mentioned you interact with lots of residents every day, so can you share a short story about one of your clients and your work that was memorable?
Oh, okay. So one of my clients, it was one of the work I'd done with her. It was very memorable because she was learning. She wanted me to teach her computer lessons, so it was constant. Every Friday we'll meet in the community room and we'll do computer lessons because she loves to handwrite a lot of sayings and stuff that she has. She calls it her noteworthies. So she loves to handwrite sayings that she found in newspapers or sayings that she remembered when she was a child or like what her husband has taught her and whatnot. So I helped her navigate Google Docs and help her type it out. So like now it's very much easier for her rather than her just, handwriting everything. And I thought that was really nice. And she shared a copy with me and they're beautiful sayings. And that's one of the works that I really like. Oh, okay, yeah, this is so much fun. And then I got to learn stuff on Google Docs too, because there's so many different gadgets I didn't even know about. Like on her computer is a little bit different because it's like she has a Google Chromebook. So like now I had to learn that, like how to copy and paste on that and try to copy a link on that. It's just so different than and now I have a MacBook, but before I had a Windows. So like now it's just like, oh, I'm learning something too.
It's so fun that when you help in this resident, you also learn how to use their tools. Very nice to see that she has some handwriting things, like because currently we usually use the laptop and not write so much things. Thanks her to bring this to the resident. And also glad you learn new things.
Yeah.
So, so what do you enjoy most about being a part of your work?
Probably the events that I try to put on for my residents, and then seeing them come and interacting with each other. Like sometimes, like for Christmas, we'll put on like a Christmas breakfast, or Thanksgiving, a luncheon, or like even regular days, just like a movie day or a game day. Just seeing them come and participate, and then getting to know each other, and then understanding them and their families, and like, getting to learn stuff that I didn't know before, because it's a whole different population. So now they teach me a lot about like history or like the past and stuff, and like I just learn something new every day with them, and it just really is nice. And also my staff. I have my case manager, Heidi. She's cool. And she was also my task supervisor during my internship, so it was great to come back to work with her again. So like now I just feel like we have a great relationship, and it's really nice.
Oh, that's so nice to hear that. Like in addition to interact with the resident and also learn new things from them by generations, and also you have a great lead. So yeah, it's a very great work environment, I guess. See, you are working in the affordable housing. So what advice would you give to another social worker considering working in affordable housing?
Brush up on learning these forms. I walked in here as an intern not even knowing what a SNAP application looked like. So try to familiarize yourself with forms. Try to familiarize yourself with like federal incomes and stuff like that. So you could just, when they ask you a question, you're more prepared. Also learn some patience. You got this is very patient. So come in with understanding the information a little bit. You learn as you go. So don't try to force yourself to just learn everything, but like familiarize yourself with housing and like the documents that go with that. But also learn to be patient, because, some of our clients don't even like paperwork. So maybe sometimes you find a little bit frustrated, but like just take your time. It's what is I always saying? It's slow and steady wins the race. So just take your time.
Yeah, it's a very nice advice. Like if entering a new environment, it also needs some time to get familiar with these things, and this process needs the patience. So yeah, I hope our audience can also get this point. So yeah, it comes to our last question. Is there anything that you want to share with the audience?
Being an intern here has taught me a lot about not just housing, but also how to be a better social worker and how to work with my clients. So I do appreciate Selfhelp for giving me the opportunity, and also the scholarship program for helping me, continue furthering my education. I feel like that I never had a program like that before, or like an opportunity like that. So like for Selfhelp to give me that, and to see how my work is, how I see my work throughout my day-to-day while, having my just getting my master's, and then just helping my supervisor, the director, Heidi, work with me. It's really fortunate. So I am thankful and grateful for that. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you for your words. So yeah, Natasha just mentioned about our scholarship programs. If any of you are here listening to our podcast, you are interested in joining our scholarship program, you can go to our career website and get to know more about it. So yeah, thank you so much, Natasha, for joining me and recording this episode together. And your work is making a difference in the lives of the older adults. So yeah, we've come to the end of this episode, and I hope you enjoy your day and tune in next time to hear more from our social workers during National Social Work Month. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. If you're interested in any topics, you can leave a comment or find us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.